It is November 1st, and we had a lovely Halloween with the neighborhood.
Yes, we did.
Lupa dressed up as a dinosaur. Hey, little dinosaur.
That's my good girl, yeah. Showing off your costume. Funny.
You are so funny, Lulu.
Can you turn around?
Trick or treat.
Her little dinosaur costume.
She really likes being a
She
dinosaur.
I think she likes that.
Okay, so take me over to the trailer.
All right.
Let's get an update. We haven't done a lot the last few days. We've been working on our project that we got in for Next Left, but we still have managed to do a few things.
Yeah.
Shall we hit inside first?
Some of our onesie twosies on our punch list and getting those together.
So for me, and Cory helped with the first one, but the window dressing, window treatments, my cute little eat symbol here on the window dressing since it's part of the kitchen. And then all of these, they're urethane foam that we poured into a mold to give it that wood look. So they're very light and they're just Velcroed on, which holds them in place, but makes it easy if we have to remove or replace any of the blinds. So those blinds, the blind over the back, and then this blind over here. So that honestly for the living room section of the camper, other than getting the lights wired outside,
it's pretty much done.
Which it's so nice to have one area that you can say is complete.
And that's almost a third, maybe close to half of the inside being done.
Yeah, I think so. Well, and if you consider all of the cabinets are pretty much done. You know, I mean, we've got a little bit back here where we've got to finish up the electrical panel area, drawers there, the pantry, and the back corner of the bunk beds. But kind of aesthetically and structurally, we are almost, I'd say we're 3/4 done with the structural. A lot of it's still the unseen stuff, the plumbing, the electric. But for me, it's an emotional life preserver to have something that I can look at and go, yeah, we're done with this. Yeah. Which I know we're not really done. But
and we could actually, quite easily camp out in here. I mean, we still have all the wiring and electric to run.
But yeah, the other day we came out and we had dinner out here, and then it started to rain, so I laid down on the couch and Cory laid down on the bunk, and Lupa stressed out at the door.
She really wanted to be in the house.
But yeah, we actually enjoy the camper, so I feel like we're kind of moving in a good direction. I also finished up this area around the door because the trim and that, and did some other little like onesie twosies off of our checklist, like painting the back wall flat so if it rains, if it leaks, we can see leaks, which was extremely smart of my husband, because what had happened over there was the epoxy that we did on the tabletops had kind of leaked over that back wall and made it look like it was wet. So
if we ever had a leak or something, you wouldn't be able to tell because it's so shiny, that wall. And it's protected with epoxy too.
Yes.
But to dull that finish, so if we do have a leak, you can
see it.
See that it's
wet. That was so smart on your part. Okay, so let's head to your stuff. I mean that you can't see it real well, but it's so very important.
Because I've been working on business stuff too, but most of mine has been underneath. and just shoring up a lot of the older repairs that were done, not by us, but some cross bracing and just some of those softer areas that we're starting to feel just because we're really in and out and
A lot now.
exercising that floor, that just something needed to be done. So I've been,
And I can feel the difference when I walk on it already. So we just want to make sure it's structural. Your tricks are working, and you know, let's face it, the most important stuff is not that great not great video material.
No.
It's just the stuff that has to be done.
Yeah.
You know, some of the paint and all of that, you know, that's the fun stuff to share because you can see the difference. But the amount of stuff that Cory is doing as far as electrical, plumbing, shoring up the underside of this thing is going to make the difference when we start using this camper.
And so hopefully I can focus more on the underside, getting a lot of the underlayment sealed back in to where it's dried in for roadworthiness, wind. And so I'm going to start working on that. So there's going to be a lot of laying down on the job, but not laying down on the job.
I'll check every once in a while to make sure you haven't passed out.
Gone to sleep or something. So a lot of that, and then we'll be moving to the front, and hopefully we can start getting more electric
and plumbing
and gas.
Yeah, those will be kind of at the end, I guess, sort of. Well, all at the same time.
Everything is kind of all, you know.
Yeah. Well, and the
spaghetti
bathroom's
fried
kind of at a stall because so much of that is plumbing and electrical. That wall can't be finished. You know, there's a lot that
It's
has
all
gone
tied
on.
together.
Yeah. But always an adventure.
Always.
That's it for this Lake Calamita update. We're so glad you hung out with us. If you enjoy unique projects like this, you need to explore the rest of our channel. We're not just about flipping this RV. We're all about adventure, creativity, incredible food. We've got videos on our travels all over the world, our deep love for animal conservation and fun DIY projects that cover everything from house flipping to furniture flipping. We even have a bunch of videos showcasing our personal artwork. And for those who love a good theme, you'll find our passion for cooking, party planning, and theming in videos of themed dinners, cake decorating. I even cook with my dad once a month. If you've got a curious brain, our channel is definitely the place for you. Hit the subscribe button, check out the Lake Calamita playlist, and we'll catch you on our next adventure.